It all started when the school asked our fabulous English department to come up with a project in which we incorporate all the skills we want our students to learn.
It's just literacy and language and oral language and written language. It really just all came together in this one project.
Today was not a normal day of school. This is like color war. It's like everyone's fighting to get this first and that first. I need that marker, I need that pen. Everyone wants to finish. Everyone wants to work. Competitive people. We all want to win.
What if we take real life problems and real life scandals and we have our students become the PR firms that are asked to spin everything. The teachers kept us quiet for about a week, which was amazing. Students started their classes normally. Rabbi Zucker on the loudspeaker and said, you know, there's recently been a big scandal. Everybody needs to go downstairs now so we can tell you more about it. And we showed a video that explained what a scandal is, and we showed all of the different scandals that we were using, little clips from the news. And we explained what they were being asked to do today and how it would benefit them. We had the entire 9th through 11th grade, roughly 250 students. We split them up into groups of 5. There were 49 different groups. Each group had mixed grades, so there was at least one 9th, 10th, or 11th grade student. It was mixed gender, so there were at least 2 girls or 2 boys in each group, and mixed levels, tracks, everything. So we had 13 different scandals, so 13 teachers played the role of CEO, and each CEO had 4 groups that they were working with. They were competing against one another. So the premise was the CEO is picking which of those 4 groups comes up with the best PR campaign.
I was actually Paul Lee, president of ABC.
I was Hillary Clinton, Democratic candidate for 2016.
I was Ji Zhang. I played the principal of Stuyvesant High School.
The first step that the students did was research.
My group and I have been investigating the allegations on the College of UNC.
Our mission is to make Starbucks better than it already is.
Hillary Clinton used her personal email for business instead of the business email. And now no one wants to vote for them.
After the students found out initially where they had to go, I met them upstairs in their room. I gave them all their tasks. I explained to them the goal.
The more I thought I was Paul Lee, the more I felt the students react and feel like they were really a PR team.
Throughout the day, I was really monitoring them, making sure that they're on task, doing what they have to do, and then as soon as they would finish one task and they would be ready for the next, I would give them the instructions for the next task.
Surprisingly though, I didn't have to aid them as much as I anticipated I would have to. They all carry their own weight and they were able to collaborate in order to get to the next step without much of my help.
After all the students researched, it was then time for them to design an idea board. We wanted them to first sell their idea to the CEO and practice that strategy. Once that was approved, it was time for lunch. We're trying to model real life day. So the students had a working lunch, and while they ate lunch, they created a written outline of all of the things that the CEO would want to say and address in his or her written statement. We had the students go back upstairs to a room and split up. Half of the students would actually design the campaign. The rest of the students were going to take the outline that they created and actually write out the written statement. It was a 250 to 400 word document. And after that, we had students prep for the press conference by thinking of 3 possible arguments that the press might have once they hear the written statement, and then come up with rebuttals to those arguments, and what would be a good strategy for the CEO, and how could the CEO prepare to answer difficult questions. The students had to video and film their press conference. We had one of the students read and pretend that he or she was the CEO, and he read the statement, and then we had other students pretend to be the press and ask those 3 questions, and then the CEO gave the rebuttals, and that was it. But it was a long day.
You know, it was more than a typical classroom project. It was more like on top. I learned how I react under pressure, and with this pressure how I work with other people and like share, basically. I didn't even realize how fast the day went by.